Hello, I'm Innocent Sengyumva. I'm going to talk about videos of Brendan Butcher and Sonja. Both videos was talking about happiness. For Brendan Butcher, he said that happiness comes from orientation towards the world in which we look at the past, the present, and the future in specific ways. And for Sonja, is talking about act of kindness. Now, also, I'm going to talk about which videos is having scientific claims and which is lacking scientific claims. On myself, I'm going to talk about the time when I succeeded to manage stress and where I failed. And firstly, for Brendan Butcher, he was saying that happiness comes from orientation towards the world in which we look at the past, the present, and the future in specific ways. For the past, he said that things which happened in the past, it was like that. We need to accept no changes. Even though it was stressful, but we need to accept like that. And then for the present, we need to plan or to participate in things which can make us happy. For example, we can plan things which is not stressful for us in order to have happiness. For the future, he said about making expectation in the future. We can plan for the actions which will act in the future, things which will happen in the future in order to increase our happiness. And then for him, he said about how we can get happiness. What does it take to be happy and emotionally healthy and physically healthy? Well, for him, he said, well, physically healthy is easy. What we need is to sleep 8 hours, drink more water, taking breaks, and not staying at the one places. We need to move around and make a movement. And again, he said we need to eat more greens, avoid the sugar and caffeines. We need also to avoid group of food which is allergic for us. Then, for that, it's opposite for Sonja. About Sonja, he said in his videos calling about happiness for life, he said for her, she said that another happiness intervention had to do with act of kindness. As we know that in most cultures, being generous, good person is good that to make you happy. For example, she said about Chinese proverbs, where she said those proverbs, Chinese proverbs say, if you want happiness for an hour, you take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a month, get married. If you want happiness for life, help somebody else. For the last statement of helping somebody else, this point is showing how people can get happiness after act of kindness. And then these proverbs also, she said about the 43rd U.S. president who agrees with Chinese about the benefit of helping. When you are kind and generous, others they see you as a person who is generous. It makes you happy and interpret people's behavior more charitably. Helping others leads to a cascade of positive social consequences. Now, which video is having scientific claims? Comparing two videos, this video of Brendan Butcher is missing scientific claims. Why? These things of taking break, eating more greens, taking a break, it is for his own opinion. It is lacking research or experiment to prove that it is those elements, which if it is really used for people in order to fight stress. Now, the video which is having scientific claims is for Sonja. This is why, for Sonja, he conducted a research, and this experiment, she told to participants to go and act 5 acts of kindness. This was in 6 weeks, and she told them to act 5 acts of kindness. And in this experiment, there are those people who did it in one day, in a single day, others in constant day, others in different days. For those, as a result in this experiment, those who did it in a single day, so she said that they are the ones who got more happiness as they did that act of kindness in a single day. You may see one people is already completed the 5 acts of kindness in a single day. This means that one of them, he could even say he went to visit her mom at the hospital, giving something to brothers, saying thank you to the teachers. Everyone is defining act of kindness differently. But of course, act of kindness is the act which is opposite of our duties, act which is not in our duty, which we could even complete. And then, as a result of those experiments, shows that this experiment is showing clearly that this Sonja video is having scientific claims. Now, for myself, where I managed to fight against stress, it's where I had assignment, pre-classes, and then I managed stress. As you see that I had many tasks to complete, I was stressed so much, and then I succeeded while I prioritized my task. First of all, I started by doing pre-classes and submitting the pre-classes, and then attending others activities like meetings and so on. And of course, it's there where I failed totally to manage stress. It's where I was having many tasks at my workplace. From there, I had to record in documents daily activities of after work, and then the morning again I go to workplace, and then after I find myself tired and I was not able to complete my task. From there I failed totally. And then as a conclusion, I saw that managing stress, it is very important in our life, whereas we get rest in our daily work, it can be easy for us. Thank you so much.